Harmanpreet Kaur mentioned after the second T20I that India needs a women IPL. India need 40, 50 odd games a year so that they can start performing well on that international circuit. What is exactly that particular point and you feel it's possible? Should we start with a 4 team or 6 team IPL?
I think, I think uh, having been involved in the domestic system, I would say 8. But look, if you want to be conservative, then I think there are enough people to make up teams for a 6 team IPL. I think 4 is way too small. I think there are enough quality players to make up a 6 team IPL if you're not willing to go with an 8 team IPL at the start. And like Harman said, I think it's just the opportunity that you're not just playing 15 games in a year. Because right now a lot of the state cricketers are, especially those who are playing only senior cricket, say like 15 to 16 games a year, train for like 10 months of the year to play for those 2 or 3 weeks. So it's a lot of training, very little game time. And I think one of the reasons, and Harman said this as well, is that when you know you're going to play more cricket, one, it motivates you to train, because why would you want to train 10 months of the year to play 3 weeks? It's not fair. But also it then exposes you to different conditions, different people involved. A lot of these players, and I remember speaking to Jamima in 2019 about her experiences playing that Women's T20 Challenge in 2018 and batting with Susie Bates, what that was like, what she learned from her. And she said that it was an eye opener where she was telling me exactly what to do in different situations. She was able to read the game and say, this is what they're trying to do. Maybe you can target these areas. And, for a young player to come up against, or, to experience that and play alongside an international player, or just watch them train, there's so much you can learn from that. And again, like the WBPL, being exposed to different situations in matches, in competitive games. Pooja Vasakar has said this as well, that it's one thing to do what you do in practice, but then to actually go out there and execute it under pressure it's very, very different. And I think the WIPL is something that could change a lot. And I know a lot of people have spoken about the lack of depth in Indian cricket and all that. And I think and I've said this a lot, there's plenty of talent in Indian cricket. The issue is that domestic cricket for the women is not finishing school. So you won't get finished products in domestic cricket unless they are around like Sneh Rana for 10, 12, 13 years playing their trade there.